Morning, Hadi. No, we're live. Good morning, everyone. The ice world of Hoth. For all you Star Wars fans out there. No trades as yet. Had a few, what's the word I'm looking for? Gremlins, technical difficulties, whatever, this morning, so I had to fix those. Hey John, good afternoon to you, and you as well, James. The show is addictive. Well, I suppose it's my addictive personality, you know? Red day yesterday. I managed to claw a little bit back. I finished the stream at the kind of 10k day, and I managed to get another 2.5k green on the next trade, which I traded on the small account, got over goal on the small account, and then I switched over to the main account, traded the same thing, CX app, and I'll just switch the volume off on my phone. Hoth moving, breaking highs up at 320. Morning, Thomas. Cast and drive. Morning to you. Over $0.25, I might take a small position. It's not really got the huge volatility in terms of you know, velocity of movement, but it's like 20 times average relative volume. 66% up on the day. Oh, nearly 70% up on the day. And it does have a catalyst. Finding a little bit of resistance at the $0.25. So it's very quiet in the markets today in terms of earnings, in terms of economic news and events. It's that kind of lull in the market overall. Current high of day 330. Okay. Now we're making headwind. We get 340 on this. $335 on the ask. That's the new high of day, 335. It does have a catalyst as well. Decent catalyst. Certainly newsworthy. New high of day again, 337 this time. $337 is the new high of day. That's a new high of day, 338, 339, 340. Add to the position, scaling in. Take a little bit off there for the resistance and psychological resistance at the $0.50, straight through that. So now we've got a cushion to re-enter. Needs to hold the $0.50. Breaks below the $0.50. I'll take the profit. The re-entry. I have this candle 55. I have day 58. There we go. I'll just let that consolidate. That's correct, Jack. I remember Neurosens about this time last year ran up about $7 on a similar catalyst. Went from about $3 to $11 or something, $3.50 to like just under 11, something like that. Top mover this morning is the current top mover as well. It's on good volume, very good relative volume. If you look at this, this company as a whole, it's a 3.2 million float. It's already traded up like 5.7 million shares. And it's a 3.2 million float. So it's already recycled almost double the shares. It's almost recycled its float already. It's why is it moving up? It's announced preclinical results for an Alzheimer's disease treatment, and what they're saying is it shows cognitive positive effects on cognitive function. So, morning, Neith. What amount did I start with for the small account? $500. Love gaming. So this isn't the small account. I've not traded because there's no leverage on this for me, but it's under $5. So I'm more discerning on the trades I'm taking on the small account. So it's either got to be between $2 and $3 at the moment, based on my account size, between $2 and $3 or over $5 with leverage. That was a bit of a fake out move. Let's see if we get the bounce on the $0.50 and the move back up. That's 365 was 365 was the previous resistance, I'm being told, on the daily. Yeah, it certainly was. That from back in February. 375 and 365. Not too worried about that. Sounds like it was a young gun with a quick fuse. Normally does like 250,000 shares a day, this. It was a $7 stock back in January at the turn of the year. Morning, oil. I need to do some more TikTok posts, more small form videos. I've not done a few for a while. I'm actually looking at a 2 minute there. Did I get green? No, it was a red day for me yesterday. I finished 7,500 in the red overall. Had a green day on the small account. I was over goal on the small account, so can't grumble at that. $160. Target for the small account, $140 today. Oh, $150. $14.92. When Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Yeah, I'm not surprised. The amount of dodgy shenanigans going on in the crypto space right now. All led by CZ and Binance, by the way. I'm sure he could be a Bond villain. Oof. Yesterday's winner with the CXAI, it's no volume, but it's vomiting. It's down at $11 now. Horrible actually. Not a lot of action across the board, really. $350. Right. Get by. Quite enough day so far, guys. More involves. Crypto's looking, I don't know about fragile, it's looking downright shady. I mean, if you look at the volume, the overall volume in the crypto market, it's actually lower now than it was last year. So, and last year was the bear market. Well, yeah, we've had a bit of a rally in Bitcoin, but everything else is just either sideways or pulling back still selling off. So I suppose that's a Bitcoin bear market rally kind of thing, but it's really just people moving the liquidity around within the crypto space. There's no net new investment in the crypto market for 12 months, really. Well, since the whole Terra Luna debacle and then the well, fair enough, Volts. That's what you want to be doing. Sit on your hands until you're waiting. I shouldn't be holding in a consolidation period, but I'm just holding this. I'm risking 40 cents on this. Why am I risking 40 cents? Which is a bit of an arbitrary number, but basically I've made 1,000, so I'm prepared to risk that 1,000 on this pullback. And then if we break the $0.50, I can get the move back up. Okay, Calvis. So I'm not actually risking anything in reality. Give it a chance to consolidate, then make another move. Third pullback's usually the largest one, or is usually a big one, and this is the third pullback on here, and then we've got this one. So let it consolidate. I'm not risking anything, so if it gets to kind of 950, I'll cut out and pay for the cost of the trade. Just giving it breathing room. 950 unrealized is what I mean, not 950. If it got to 950 right now, I'd be absolutely ecstatic. All right, okay. I mean, Top Financial had a good day yesterday. Wasn't about to start trading it though. Previous 5 days 65. I'm going to take some profit at 60 if we get there. If we get there. Oh, we're going to get the breakout then and retest the high. Slowed down at 60. Oh well. And look at the volume that came in. Huge volume came in as it broke out. Huge volume, but I thought we were going to retest the high at least. Got up to 358. Wanted to take a little bit off at 360, but with time, yeah. Let's go again. $58 on the ass, 59 on the ass, 60 on the ass. Go on bid. On 60 on the bid I'm looking for. There we go. Take a little bit off. $150 for that little move. Ace hits, that's what it's all about. Now my exit is break even. Well, it's been consolidated. If it doesn't break 365, there's 365. This is where it rejected before, so I'll just take a little bit off. This is a confirmed resistance on the daily. So my exit now is break even. Why do I trade equities over options? I like the fast-moving action. Options, that I prefer it basically. Not everything. First and foremost, you can't trade options out of regular hours, out of the regular session. That's a bit of a disadvantage. That's break even. That's me out. So you can't trade options in the regular hours. Not every equity has an options position. Yeah, so I like to be able to trade the volatility as I see it breaking. But you can't trade options all the time. So very often you'll get the move, and the move's finished by the time the bell rings. So that's too late for if you're trading options. How did I finish up yesterday? Red 7.5k. What's hot tonight, Mongo? Well, I don't know about hot, but the ice world of Hoth seems to be making moves. So it's just double top there at 365. We made 1300 on it so far. It's not a bad start to the day. There's not a lot else moving. Top Financial is moving, but I'm not trading that. It's just a high risk, low reward stock. Low volume as well, so yeah, I can't trade that anyway. Traded it when it went up to 260, if you recall, and the day before when it went up to 260 after hours. Made more on it that day than I did when it actually went up to 260 the following day. Put this on I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I can get rid of that line. So this is Top Financial. I think it might have been. It was my, at the time, it was my best, biggest ever trade on this day here, because, and then it went up to like 260 after hours, came back all the way down like $75, and then moved all the way up to 260 again. And I traded this, and I made about a quarter of the profits on this big move as I did on this small move. So go figure. By which time the leverage had been removed by the time we got this big move. That's part of the reason. At one stage, they removed the buy button. They stopped you actually taking a long position with it. Hey, look. Those are the brokers. I've got to. Oh, just broke new highs. Shitty day for trading. Yesterday, it was choppy at Flip Jug. There were some good moves. But it was choppy. That was a nice little flag setup that I should have seen. Rather than getting it, I should have got back in here. But look, it got rejected at 365 for previously. It was a confirmed resistance. I want to see it as a support now to confirm the bullish action. Last night, no, I didn't. I didn't trade Power Hour yesterday. In fact, I've been rarely trading anything after I close down the live stream. When I'm done, I've got a lot of things that I'm trying to do before next month. So I've got a lot of other things I need to do. So that's why I've not been as active trading this last few weeks. So if you're in the Discord, I apologize. I know I'm normally a lot more active in the Discord, but it's just I've got a lot of other things going on at the moment in my life. So you know, I'll get back to it, don't worry. $0.75 resistance level. Again, another previously confirmed resistance on the daily. But then we've got a nice window up towards $4, $4.16 actually. But like I said, the confirmed $4. And then we're looking at next resistance after that, 450. Real confirmed resistance, kind of 480 really, $5. So nice window, look, nice little window after 475. I'll be very surprised if this isn't over $5. If this doesn't test $5 today after the bell. That's not a prediction. That's just my opinion. I think this will, after the bell, will continue to move up, and we should see like $5 on it. sometimes it's like that, Flip Job. You've got to. It's all about balance, okay? So if you're trading your strategy and it's your strategy that's not working, then that's one thing. But if you're not, if you're trading your strategy but you're breaking your own rules, and that's why, and that's why you're losing money, then you've only got yourself to blame. So if you're breaking, look back at your trades. Were you breaking your own strategy rules? And if so, then give yourself a slap on the hand and go at it a bit more disciplined today. If it was your strategy overall that wasn't working, or in my case, it was mistiming everything that I got on, I was either not taking profits early enough, or I was holding on to the losers too long. And yeah, yesterday I could have traded better. So, but hey, look. Not every day is going to be a green day. Hang on a minute, I'll have a look for you. Ben Zinger shall tell me in a second when the SEC filings, that's what I'm looking for. When it resolves. Okay, so you say January, you say. OMS on the 13th of January. Yeah, S3 on the 13th of January. They had it was came into effect on the 26th. That's when they filed the prospectus. I'm just looking if there's any updates to that since then. Yeah, so 26th of January, shelf from the 26th of January. So yeah, it's a valid point. Be careful if you're trading it based on that. Let me just see if back in April, the benchmark reiterates a speculative buy on a half for a $5 price target, so they might be coming good now. Well, the $14 price target from Hutton's. Kind of having a look through all of the right, okay, so last month they terminated a letter of intent to merge with Algorithm Sciences, so they're no longer going to merge. Termination of a merger. $14 price targets from Hutton's still. Can't see it getting to $14, but we'll see. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, sloppy trading for a few of us yesterday. It wasn't great market conditions yesterday, Lisa, so don't worry about that. sometimes you can trade sloppy and it'd be a really profitable day, and otherwise you can trade really on point and have a red day. It just depends what the market's going to give you. So it's not all it's about when you are red that you recognize what you're doing wrong, and you minimize the impact. Red days, losing trades, red days, they're inevitable, unfortunately. You're always going to have them. Morning by the dip. Watching Forza X1. I'm watching what else is moving? GitLab, no, not really. Not got enough volume. Forza F1, Zura. I've got Zura Bio. Maybe. Well, guys, the market today down, a bit red, it's pulling back. It's consolidating. It looks like it's a nice little setup for kind of a positive setup actually for a continuation based on what the market. It's kind of sideways. Let's have a quick look at the markets while this is consolidating. So this is the S&P 500. It's the Spider S&P 500 ETF from State Street, which tracks the S&P 500. So you look at this on the daily, for example. This is the daily chart, and you can see from April we had this. We were trading sideways in this range, and then we broke out last week. Broke out of this range to the upside last week. We've had a couple of really good days at the end of last week. Bit of a consolidation day yesterday, slightly down, but we're still maintaining most of these gains. Still hold $10 from Thursday and Friday last week. So we're consolidating a little bit. We'll probably see a little bit more of a sell-off, maybe get a bounce at 25, I don't know. 425 on a SPY, 4250 on the SPX. Well, let's see. I mean, if you change the Y for an X, it shows you the actual. It's the same chart, but this is the actual S&P 500. So the SPY tracks the S&P 500 to a factor of like 1 to 10. So just so you know. Impatience can be a killer, Neath. It really can. A lack of discipline can cost you. Who can go in with size on top? Let's have a look at Coinbase today, because there's a lot of negativity in the crypto market at the moment. I'm staying away from it. I've got rid of all my crypto now. I sold my Cardano. It started pulling back again, so I sold my Cardano at a loss. So I'm completely out of crypto. My crypto's now in ETFs. What money I had in crypto, I've put it into ETFs now. So yeah, I'm not. I'm staying away from crypto until see some kind of positivity, as it were. So Coinbase, why is it sold off so hard? It's looking very, very weak. Okay, so SEC cracks the whip on Binance, Bitcoin, and crypto stocks plunge. Analyst opinions. The SEC sues crypto exchange Coinbase in the New York federal court. That's why it's selling off. Yeah. That's not going to help. So Binance is being investigated and prosecuted in Canada as well, by the way. Coinbase. Basically, what this is a macroeconomic stranglehold on the crypto space. So we're going to see a lot of negativity over the coming weeks, stroke months, and crypto is going to take a severe bashing in the courts. It's going to take a severe, and you might see a few more exchanges go bust. You'll see a more shenanigans on the likes of Binance, where they start restricting what you can and can't withdraw. It's just a mess at the moment in the crypto world. So if you're a bullish on crypto, get your coins off the exchange and hold them in your wallet. Do not leave them on the exchange, because not your keys, not your crypto. Simple. Coinbase looking weak, breaking low. Short it. I was going to say short it, but it's short sell restrictions, so you can't even short it either. Well, you can, but you have to. It's difficult to short it. But yeah, Coinbase looking very, very weak. That was a bit of a fake out as well. Well, let's have a look at crypto-related stocks. So, Marathon Digital breaking lows now. Riot Platforms is what it is called now, not Riot Blockchain, but Riot Blockchain approaching the low of day as well. So all of these crypto stocks, and again on short sale restriction as a result of successive days of sell-off, and we're going to have another gap down today. So crypto not doing a great thing, and crypto-related stocks, yeah, if you can short it, Victor Meldrew, great, but it's on short sale restrictions. Short sale restriction on Coinbase. It's yeah. I don't even know if it doesn't say hard to borrow, but it's just on short sale restriction. Suncar Technology, top mover to the upside, very low volume, just no volume in fact. GitLab, oh, GitLab testing highs. And GitLab had earnings yesterday, which is why it's moving. Already up 30% on the day, which is a lot for a $40 stock, you know. Yeah, so I had good earnings after hours yesterday. GitLab. I'll say good earnings. It's still, earnings per share is still negative, but they beat expectations, beat forecast. So positive earnings, I suppose, is the best way of describing it. So yeah, GitLab moving up on positive earnings and outlook for that matter. Yeah, so nice bullish outlook, path to break even, all that kind of carry on. Sorry, I'm going to close that door, it's not that warm today. Overcast. Tiny bit overcast. Oh, okay. What else is moving? Nothing really. Pause or F1. Yeah. Just wait now. Wait for the right moves. So, that's not the right move. Yeah, that popped up, and that was a pop and drop. So, Brera Holdings, probably not something that is worth even contemplating. Good relative volume. So now we're just waiting, I guess. Patience is a virtue in the world of trading. Would I get back into HOF right now? No. So we're kind of going through this period of it needs to find support here at kind of 335, where the VWAP is. It's got, I'll draw the line so you can see it. It's got support here at 335. That's where it found support before. And we got a breakout on the bone. So it's also where the VWAP is right now. So you've got a confluence of support right there. What I would say is if you're a moving average trader, then you've just got the death cross here, the 9 and the 20, which is kind of bearish. So I would wait for confirmation, test of that 335. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, well, they're going after the problem with crypto, as far as the US government and most other governments are concerned, is the decentralized nature of it. Is whilst it's not truly decentralized, you can send money from one place to another. We're using crypto, and the government can't take the slice. But every time you send a dollar transaction from one place to another, the government takes a slice. They take a piece of it, which is the power of the petrodollar, which is why the US government is terrified of losing the petrodollar. And this BRICS alliance is terrifying the US government, because that's the last bastion of power that the US has left, is the petrodollar. And if they lose that, then they fade into insignificance. They're just another big nation. That's all they are. Yeah, they might have the military might, but what they're going to do, take on the entire world? Come on. A web of deception. Absolutely, I totally agree with that. The crypto is full of that. But it's like the narrative on TikTok, the US narrative on TikTok. It's they're trying to push a narrative to suit their own agenda. We all know that the narrative on TikTok is biased and one-sided, because everything they're trying to push it accuse TikTok of is more aligned with Instagram and Snapchat and the US-based social media companies more than it is for TikTok. So I you know, to try and think that Facebook doesn't have any Chinese communist investors is naive. Well, let's face it, the US politicians bringing down their own currency, they don't know what they're doing at the moment. I mean, if you look at the Fed, they're on record as saying that you know, hiking interest rates ain't going to reduce the price of gas at the pumps. It ain't going to reduce the price of bread and household goods for your average person. They're clutching at straws. They don't know. They've got themselves into a mess, and a lot of it's down to this quantitative easing that they've been doing during COVID. And it's not just the US government, it's a global thing. Why do you think we're in a global mess? This is a lot of it's down to the whole quantitative easing around COVID, and we're now seeing 2 years on, 3 years on, we're now seeing the results of that. So governments basically tried to bail out their own population without any real course of action to sustain it. They're just printing money when they've not got the money to print. Of course they don't need more digital currency. If you've got more digital currency, that means there's less dollars, less requirement for dollars, which means that there's less money in the Fed. Is that better for you, J-Dub? It was that one song's a lot louder than the other, so I'm assuming this is more to your pace. Anybody else having a problem with the music volume? Hey Tom, how you doing? Do you know what? I might make a quick cup of tea before the open. JW, you getting annoyed with the music isn't everybody. So this is why I'm asking for a general consensus. Is everybody okay with the? Because if it's just you, I'm trying to cater to the masses. I can't please everybody all the time. I can please everybody some of the time, and I can please some of the people all of the time. But I can't please all of the people all of the time. So I'm looking for a general consensus so that I can cater to the masses, as it were. Cheers, Ricardo. So yeah, I think the general consensus is it was just that one tune. It tends to be a lot louder than some of the. Occasionally, one of the tunes a couple of the tunes are a bit louder and a bit more in your face, as it were, than the others. So they stand out, and they can drown me out, and they can drown out the ambience, as it were. But tunes like this are just perfect for background. Ambient background, as it were, using your analogy. But yeah, if there is an issue, if there's more than one people, if there's more than a bunch of people are finding that the music's too loud, I'm no problems turning it down. I'm not saying this isn't a democracy. This definitely is a dictatorship. It's my channel. I'll do what I want, but I will take feedback. Whether I act on it is up to me and what mood I'm in on that given day. So talking of mood, I'm in the mood for a cup of tea. You're in the way, dog. Got myself some snacks, got myself my tea. I'm all set for the open and the next hour of trading. Okay. Oh, that's a good point. I'm not. I need to redo my. Halton resumptions. Day high series. That's all I need. And price spike. Spike up. I'm not interested in spike. There we go. Okay, so we've got 3 minutes to the bell. DJ Tony, so it's raving with Tony. I don't like the Hoff setup right now. Very head and shoulder-ish. So we've got head, shoulder one, then the head, shoulder two. So we need to get above 370. Otherwise, it's very head and shoulder-ish. I don't like that, which is typically bearish. How do I set up signals in Benzinga? Thomas, so I've got the signals, the signal session. I've got price spikes to the upsides checked. I've got volatility halts and resumptions checked, and I've got day high series checked. That's all I've got on my signals. On the if you're talking about the scanners, then that's a different thing. But on the signals, I've just got price spikes, volatility halt, and day high series. Lightspeed's a nice platform, actually. I would say it's probably third in my favourites list. I'll say Dash Trade is my preference, then Sterling, and then Lightspeed. But all really good ones. Yeah, that's the problem, Calvis. AI gaining steam, is it? Again, C3 AI. Nobody hates Canadians, Neith. I mean, come on, who can hate Canadians? They're the nicest people on the, well, after Filipinos and South Koreans, they're probably the nicest people on the planet. They love a good fight, though. Like that's one of the weirdest things about Canadians. They're so polite, they're really nice, but they love a dust up. They love a scrap. You know, they're very scrappy people. That's why ice hockey is so popular there, because they don't go to watch the ice hockey. They go to watch the fighting. There's the bell. Let's change the scanners over. So now, look for a pre-market high break. Ooh, vomit on the SPY. Vomit on the market at the open. I did say that though. I did say probably pull back to kind of 425 before moving back up again. So yeah. Canadians are far more polite than Americans, Klaatu, but 100%. Oh, and then some. That's not even for discussion. Hey, Eunice. Vols, check out CMEG. And if you use my link, the link in the description for CMEG, if you use my link, you can get a reduction in the platform fees for Dash Trader as well. So just check out CMEG. Oh, I've just been sent my fiance is doing a workout and my daughter's copying. She's doing push-ups and 2-year-old's just copying her. It's hilarious. Yeah. So let's have a quick look at the overall market, the context here. So this is the market. S&P 500 quickly broke the lows, and yeah, it's down at 426. So I said a pullback to 425 before a bounce. I didn't think we'd get the pullback to 425 in the first 10 minutes though. Well, BAMS, no problem. Well, I suppose that's one of the advantages of Dash Trader. It's a multi-broker platform. G3. Yeah, not enough volume. Yeah, in fact, not enough. Actually, let's put some volume filters in here, because now that we're now that the bell's rang, the volume should be higher. It needs to be higher. Okay, away we go. ECRX. Let's have a look at ECRX. That sounds like something that Katy Perry would sing about. Or not, maybe. We'll see. Peanuts, absolutely. Glutton for punishment. I just like the taste of wedding cake. What can I say? Like, you speak to the average American and they'll tell you that, have you ever been to New York? I'm telling you, manners. Yeah, so TCRX, it's top, but it's not on good volume, so yeah, no. Not something I'm looking at trading right now. So yeah, we're just waiting now, guys. We'll wait for... Let's get rid of these price spike activity. It's distracting from... a bit too noisy. Snow. So we're getting some of the big caps are moving up. Ooh. So Snowflake, PRS, Snowflake, right, and then pulling back. CRS, oh, that's a big move. No volume though, so you can't even look at that. Yeah, lack of volume. Good move, lack of volume. Where you will get volume, or you should get volume, it's a liquid stock. It's Amazon. Choppy though. So yeah, we just got to wait for the right setup. So now we're over those pre-market highs, testing $4 on the ice world of Hoth. Back in the break of $4. Don't fake me out at $4. Looking for 35. Right, pull back. Back up. Retest those highs. Current high of days is 430. I was looking for 435, so I should have pulled the trigger at 430, but greed got the better of me. As a trader, greed is always something that you've got to be mindful of. Powerful emotion is greed. What's the hot level for Hoth? 465. To the upside, 310 to the downside. It's a nice little flag setup, actually, this. Provided it stays above $4. Let's see what we're getting to curl up. It's finding a bit of support there, kind of around just over $4. Added, or it should have been taken away, but I'm confident this will come good. 435. 430 is the resistance level. Oiling under 430 right now. Oh goodness, did I tapped the screen, I bought too much. Bought way too much. Let's see if it works. Stick to the plan. You're just in the plan a little bit bigger than you want it to be, so just stick to the plan on the share size rather than P&L. That's going to freak you out if you did. $430 again. Keeps testing 430, keeps rejecting 430. It's flat topping now. Flat topping on multiple time frames as well. Double top on the 5 minute, but I'm looking at multiple. It's triple top on the triple wick on the 2 minute. Definitely oversized at the moment. Has anyone else got backache? I need a better chair. We'll get it on this occasion. Will we get it this time? Let's see. Need a bit more bullish volume. Bullish volume, not bearish volume. Come on. Sort it out. Okay, that might be the liquidity grab to go and make the break the highs again. Let's see. Well, I think I've gone in way too big on this. What's the news on this one? It's Alzheimer's Catalyst. They've got an Alzheimer's treatment. Pre-trial results are positive, cognitive function or something. So it's good results on an Alzheimer's treatment. That's what the catalyst is. But I'm also worried that there is a shelf offering, so maybe I should put a stop in place. Just in case. With the shelf registration, not an offering because it's not out there yet. I was expecting this to hit $5 today. Where's my stop? Let's see if we test the highs. Oh, we might get a little bit of a breakout. We're still not at that level on the higher time frame. The breakout level right now, or kind of a bull flag setup, is kind of 425, $0.25. If it gets over the $0.25, we might get a nice little bull flag popper. Hey, can you tell, Calvis? I'm not usually in this big lately. Still the biggest I've been in. But I'm okay, because I've got the stop in place. Well, maximum I'm going to lose about 10k, so... Breaks that pre-market high. And then turns around. It looks weak, so it looks like it is going to break it. It's been breaking lows on the 5 minute, so I'm giving it to 385. So what's that? 35 cents. I'm giving it quite a lot. I'm risking about 8.5k here. Well, probably about 6k after 7k. Well, there's no point getting ate up about it. I mean, I would say I can use the proverbial swan analogy right now. On the surface, I'm calm, but I'm actually kicking like hell underneath. But look, I made the mistake. I went in too big too early. So instead of taking profit up at 430, I added, and that's my bad. So it'll either come back and be really good for me, but straight away I can analyze that trade and say I'd already been rejected at 430. I shouldn't have been adding. I should have been taking profit on the second attempt, because you've got the potential devil horns or double top or whatever you want to call it. I should have been taking profit then with an add to break through. And if it broke through 430, we're looking to curl up to the $0.50, 450. Now it's struggling at $4, so found a bit of support at the pre-market high. Now it needs to break $4 and get over that $0.25 level for a breakout. 414 is kind of the breakout level now. On the 5 minute. I'm using the 5 minute, the 2 minute, and the 1 minute concurrently. So I'm using all three time frames. I always look at multiple time frames, because that way you're able to get confirmation across multiple time frames. Of course, I'm still using the level 2 and the time and sales as well, but the level 2 in particular showing me that there is a bit of support there, kind of around 80, 88, 89. Back over $4, we might get a bit of bullish momentum, but you can see here that the volume's been declining here. So I took the large. I was scaling in here. It got rejected at 430. When it pulled back, that's when I should have added. I'm certainly not here, and instead of up at the top, then taking profits up at the top. Well, look, shoulda, woulda, coulda. And I added too much up at the top. I only wanted to add 5 and I added 10. That didn't help. Yeah, I think I personally, Calvis, I'll be surprised. Like I say, I'll be surprised if it doesn't get over $5 today. But at what time does it get over $5? I figured we might get the breakout there, but then the flush following it, that was a bit of a bull trap. Had an opportunity to get out for a small loss there. Could have. Let's see, bit of a bull trap. Let's try it again. Meanwhile, Zura Bio went up to 780, got rejected at the VWAP. AMD breaking highs. PRTK resumed. That's moving up really well as well. So that's just over $2 now. That's stock market. You're in for the break of 430. Well, that's where I doubled down. Was I was at 12,500 shares and I added another 10, so up at 430. Well, 429. That wasn't the cleverest thing to do when I should have been taking profits up there. I should have taken profits at 10 cents. So my average cost at the time was about what, 4.15 or something like that. I think less, about 4.12 I think it was. Yeah, about 4.12 I think my average cost was. I should have been taking profits up there instead of. But greed can affect your 4.12. There you go. Greed can affect your judgment. You are taking the royal jumping Jehoshaphat right now off. What's the spreads at the moment? It's a penny. Yeah, it's playing silly boogers. Silly games right now. I'm also wary that there's a shelf registration, so I don't want to be in this whilst it's doing this choppy consolidation without the safety net. Get rid of this now. Just broke through that twice, so. Yeah, I think. Well, there's still a window there, so we got. There's a window up there to 450 actually. So it's just today, as far as I can see. It's only one day in the last, this year, so that it's actually been at this level before. That was back in February, 8th of February. An increase in volume would be nice. $0.18 is the average true range at the moment. On the 1 minute. Yep, get green, stay green, Alex McCoy. If I wasn't holding such a big size, I probably would have got out for a small loss. And this may or may not break. And 5 minute, it is a 5 minute flag. Got a lot of down wicks, which are kind of bullish. We've got a 2 minute kind of W shape there, but I just don't like the up wicks on the 2 minute. We're getting higher lows, higher highs, higher lows on the 1 minute right now. So there's a lot of mixed signals. But if we can break that $0.25, this could go up to 450. It could go up to 450 if we break the $0.25 here. On the 5 minute, we're looking at breakout area of 422. It got faked out on a bit before, so it was 419. It went up to 421 before rejection. So 425. The $0.25 is really where it needs to get over. Well, I just need to see a lot more volume coming in because that's what I'm waiting for right now. This is very low volume. 410. If you look at the volume by price, 410 is where the action's been taking place. Most people have been trading it around 410, just below where it is right now. I'd like to see it curl back up and retest the highs, so I can actually get at least a piece of it in green. 421 is the key level. That's the last swing high. High of the last 5 minutes is 421, so that's what we're looking for. Must maintain. Sounds like me at the gym. Must maintain. Yeah, it is shortable. It's not on the short sale restriction or anything. Yeah, there's a couple of upwicks there at 417. But it's in lower highs opposed to higher highs. So we need to get over 420. Over 420, I think, will be golden. I'll move my stop up to $4 now. I'm not risking as much as I was. Yeah, that flush. Didn't like that. Oh well. Get green, stay green. It's better than being 8 grand down. I can always come back if it breaks out. It's big volume on it. 53 million shares traded today. I mean, the liquidity on this is huge. Microvision. Let's have a look. Microvision, what's what I was looking for before I got distracted. So 425 is the level to watch on HOF. Why do I prefer trading stocks instead of Forex? A number of reasons. 1, the risk. 2, volatility. 3, predictability. 4, I just feel like that's my bag. Platform. Marathon Digital sell it's down. It's down. Along with Coinbase, with the SEC prosecuting Coinbase, so Marathon Digital's down. I'll show you. I'll come back to Mavis in a moment. It's trying to test. So this was the pre-market lows here. It's trying to. It's back over $9. This is this dotted line here at the top of the screen that's coming into view now is yesterday's closing price. So it's down at the moment. It's trying to do a red to green, but that's Marathon Digital. It's trying to go green. Currently about 1% down. Microvision, are you going to move or not? Zura. Hoorah. Isn't that what the monster in the fridge said to Dana Barrett in Ghostbusters? Sigourney Weaver. It's hard to borrow. Is there, yeah, there's margin on it. the VWAP. Well, Zurabio completes an 80 million financing with a focus on advancing the first-in-class dual antagonist drugs. All right, now we're over the VWAP. Now we're looking for the bounce. Break over $8. Just spreads on this, 2 cents. So we broke $8. We're in for 8.05. Looking for 8.20. $8.25. 8.23 on the ask. Take the bid with you. 10 cents spreads. Come on, don't be such a pussy puss. Come on, quit with it. It was two cents a minute to go. Now, we've got a 10-cent trailing stop for the remainder, and we're over goal. Well, that's the short that's the small account challenge done for today. 150 bucks was the goal for today, and we've just made 190. So get in, get green, stay green, get out, get to goal and get out. So thank you very much, Zurabio. So that's $190 done on the small account. That's how you do that's how you trade a small account. Let's move to the main account. One trade a day, the small account way. Yeah, that's the small account done now, over goal. So now I'm looking for, I like that. Take the position for the break of the $half. Like the upwick. Yeah, Hoff wasn't able to hold. So Hoff cost me 3k. That's okay. Would have been worse. Don't mind buying a dip here at $8. The bounce on the VWAP. I've got to watch the spreads here because it might dip to $8 and stay up at 8.21 on the ask, which is not what you really want to be seeing. I'll add there for the move back up and the retest of the $half. No, I think Hoff could. It's going red at the moment, but I think later in the day it's probably going to come back and break $5. So I'll be watching Hoff, but I might get my money back on Hoff later. Like I said. Spread's preventing me getting filled here. There we go. This has got volatility all over it. 30 cents on the average true range. I bought for a dip on the VWAP there. I'm going to put my stop at 780. That's the low of the last red candle. So let's see how this plays out now. Pretzels. I like these pretzel sticks. They're great with a jar of Nutella. It reminds me of a chocolate dip. You get the saltiness of the pretzel, the sweetness of the Nutella. It's great. Yeah, it's flat topping at 1350 though, Calvus. Castle. Looks like another red day. Well, what you get for being greedy and going in too big, trading too large. I don't like that. Yeah, that's flat topping at 1350. Let me have a look. I'm not seeing huge numbers on the level 2 though. Castle Bio. Just no movement. That's strange. I mean, that's quite a decent volume candlestick on that last candle. Just didn't move. There you go. It's not a great chart in terms of volume and volatility until you like, hang on a minute, this is though. 20-cent spreads though, 30-cent spreads. Just be careful, guys. This is Castle Biosciences, but the chart is the action very strange. 25-30 cent spreads, range 18 cents. So I will be very careful on this one. With the range isn't covering the spreads. Massive spreads. The range isn't enough. The range doesn't justify the volatility. Doesn't justify the risk on the spreads. So I'd stay away from that, guys. Yeah, this flat top here, kind of 1285, was a nice little flat top. When it broke out, it made a good move. Now the pullback, kind of nice consolidation pullback. You thought it would, then it just kind of, just weird. It's not a very attractive pattern at all. Have a look at laser. Luminaire Technology. This one's up almost 9%. Oh, recent IPO cost me. This is one that what cost me yesterday. Just mistimed my my trading of this yesterday. Well, I just don't think the action's just wrong. Going back to Castle. On the chart, it looks nice. The pattern's nice, but when you take into account the spreads, rangy spreads between kind of 5 and 25 cents, the actual average true range, the volatility is like 20 cents. So, no, the volume's not too bad. I mean, it's over 20,000 shares a minute, so it makes it in the realms of tradability. So 20,000 shares a minute's fine. But I wouldn't go in big size with this just because of the spreads. So are we going to make a move back up here? Over the VWAP could be interesting. I need increase in volume though. It's a lack of volume that's putting me off that one. What else is moving? Castle and Microvision, basically. Mavis. Well, Mavis, do us a favour. Microvision's moved up nicely. Lovely little breakout here. 5 minute breakout. 5 minute pullback, nice breakout. 625 now. AI double top. Yeah. not seeing anything that CXAI. Look at some of these other ones. LVR. CXAI. Look, we made some money on yesterday. Oh, it's the volume's just horrible, though. Volume is absolutely terrible. It breaks the pre-market high at 1160, then maybe the volume will come in. It was good yesterday for us. Yeah, this is not great either. Upstart. Making nice moves. And it's not as thickly traded as it normally is. Level 2 on Upstart is usually absolutely stacked. Yes, it's broke high of day. Still got that, the rest of that gap to fill to 38. Meta breaking high, so Facebook. Castle's starting to look attractive. Castle Bio. Even with the spreads. Need an entry. Thing is, when you get stocks that like this, I mean, this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th green candle in a row on a 5-minute. It's a bit extended right now. Right again, Alistair. You're looking at the wrong screen. You're looking at the wrong chart. There you go. I'm green. More of a goal. If I can scale into it. %25 up on the day. Castle Bio. I mean, it's 5x relative volume. Is it going to break 15? Yes. High of day 1534. Let's see if we can get 1550 here. volatility. Don't mind a pullback. I could say it was extended up at this level, but we'll see. You've got a 40-cent, but best part of a 40-cent average true range. You need to give it at least 40 cents to consolidate. Yes, the dog's snoring. Yeah, John. It's on short sale restriction, Calvus. I mean, this sold off heavily over the last week. It's trying to bounce. Got a nice window up to 17.50. This was a $25 stock last week. A nice window up to kind of 17.50 where it's started yesterday, opening price yesterday. Really, this should be $20. It should be a $20 stock. Yeah, AI up there at that's so overpriced at the moment, AI, but fair play. Yeah, this could really move. Filled some of the window from yesterday. That's the snoring choker. There she is, snoring away. Well, my judgment's been way off today. Another bad day at the office by the looks of it. Let's see what happens. Don't like the look of this at all. Needs to hold the whole dollar. Over 1470, and I think it might pop back up. $14.50. Okay. We're going to break out and a retest of the highs. Let's see. Maybe not. It's a 2-minute breakout level at 1470. There we go. Oh, well, that's not good. I think I'm going to lock it down as a bad day. Just at the bottom of the hour. I think there's volatility in it today, though. That's a lot of money to lose off a 75. That's what's up. About 30%, 25, 30%, about 30%. Not a good day. Getting greedy, trading too big for the account size. All kinds of things. Yeah, microvision. No, I can't see any. Can't see any catalyst, Harrison. Microvision. It's just moving up on bullish volume, basically. All right. Okay. I'm going to take the dog for a walk. Come back and regroup. I will be in the Discord later for any of you that are in the Day Trade with Tony community, and whether I trade anymore, whether I just call it a bad day. Sometimes you're going to have a bad day, and today's one of those days. Yesterday was another one, but 7.5k down yesterday, but a big day off. So 30k off an 80k account is a lot to be continuing with. So, you know, we carry on. We just look at the positives, and to the positive today is small account. We got the right trade on zero on the small account. We made over goal. The goal today was $150, 14.92. It was the starting position. We made a goal of $150. It's 10%. We actually got over that, finishing on 190. So we'll do it again tomorrow. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. We're growing. It's growing nicely now. The small account's growing nicely. The compounding gains is making it so it's getting the daily gains are getting bigger, and that's what you've got to be doing. You've got to be disciplined enough just to take the one set at one trade a day for a small account to get to like $2,500, which we're not too far off actually when I think about it. So after let's say $150, $160, well $170 or whatever after today, on top of the 1,500, so we'll be about 1,650, 1,670, something like that tomorrow, after the trade's settled, and we can kick on from there. So that's the small account challenge. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at. That's a very valid point there, Neve, Dan. Very valid point. So where's my thing here? So let's just zoom out for a second. I'll show you why I'm not getting stressed out, because then this is why I'm not getting stressed out. So, oh, by the way, this is Benzinga. This is how I've got my Benzinga set up. So, if you want to check out Benzinga free, check out the links in my link tree or in the description of this video, and check out Benzinga for free for 14 days, and you can get 35% off if you use my discount code as well. But that's not what I was looking for here. What was I looking for? Okay, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, so this is the link tree, by the way. You go check this link for Benzinga. It's great. I was mentioning the broker capital markets. If you want to use it, if you've not got a broker, or if you're tired of your current broker, you're looking for an alternative, check out Capital Markets Elite Group. I do recommend them. They're a good they're one of the better brokers out there, particularly if you're in Europe. There's not a lot of options for day trading in Europe. Capital Markets gives you that option without PDT restrictions as well, which is great. So if you've got a small account, it allows you to trade without PDT restrictions. So TradeView. Let's take a look at the calendar. Let's just zoom out. And just put that as a 0 there. And whilst that puts us red on the month, we're having a great year. Zoom out. We're almost at the 7-figure number already. Halfway through, not even halfway through the year. We're in June, so it's the 6th month. So we should be at 720 the end of this month. So we're way ahead of goal right now. We're about 50% ahead of goal, pro rata, because 6,000 a day is what I'm targeting myself on. I'm doing 9,000. So we're doing really well in terms of year to date. Having a bad day today. 12,000 was June up until today. We're now going red on the month, so I need to knock that on the head. Yesterday's drawdown. Yeah, yesterday's drawdown. So 7,500 from yesterday. So we need to knock that on the head. But you can see here we've got some great movement. Up at the highs there. So we need to knock that on the head. So 7,500 from yesterday, 22k today so far. Well, 20k. So we're digging a hole, getting down to kind of what, 30,000 in the drawdown, so we need to recover that next week, or this week. It's only Tuesday. Why am I thinking it's Friday? I don't know. I'm going nuts. So having a good day. So year to date, my trade accuracy is good. Can't be wrong. We can't do much better than that. 2 to 1 on average in terms of trade accuracy. Risk reward is great across the year. Wasn't great in May, but it was great across the year. Kind of 3.9 as the K ratio. If you look at 1.6 versus, you can see the risk versus reward there is in terms of wins versus losses. That's really good. My average winner versus my average loser. So biggest loss versus biggest gain. That's approximately 2 to 1. Coincidence? Average winning trade. 4K average losing trade. Not much difference in the average there. So overall, it's a good year. It's a good year. And if I look at, I don't want to be looking at June because we're going to be red on June now, so there's no point. Okay, so I will get rid of this and go back to Benzinga, go back to the charts, and then answer the questions that you may have remaining. Okay, so that's me done. Well, let's crack on. I'll take the dog for a walk. It's a bit murky, a bit gloomy. But let's take the dog for a walk. Is Hother buy below VWAP? No. Ricardo, below VWAP is a warning sign. What the VWAP is an intraday trend indicator. It tells you it tells you specifically whether something is trending up or trending down. So if the action is taking place below the VWAP, it's trending down. If it's taking place above the VWAP, it's trending up. So if you're going long on something, you ideally want to wait for it. You want to take your long position, your entry position above the VWAP, unless you're seeing something really extended to the downside. And this right now is looking head and shouldersy on the 5 minute as well. which typically breaks down. So I would say not for me. It's not financial advice, Ricardo, but for me, Hoff right now is looking weak, looking very weak, breaking lows. So yeah, that's me done. Let's have a look at the YouTube chat. It's funny that the YouTube's taken over from TikTok as being the busier chat now. So on the month, we're going to be down. We're going to be red on the month now after today. But look, red days are happening, so we can fix that later this week. I still think Hoff could turn around, but it's just not right now. It needs to get it. I'd wait for it to break over the VWAP, 375. Certainly over the VWAP. If it retests those pre-market highs, great. Meanwhile, AI is chugging along, absolutely. No, it's not that I'm only taking one trade a day for the small account there, Alex. I think I took 2 trades yesterday on the small account to get over goal. It's a case of once you get to goal, you lock it down and walk away. What's the point of having a goal for the day if you're not going to adhere to it? So the small account, it's about get green, stay green, get to goal and get out. On the main account, yeah, I'm a little bit more of a frequent trader. I've got a bigger account, and sometimes the temptation to trade is not logical, and you end up losing money. So yeah, but 1 trade a day is all you need, really. If you've got a small account, once you get to goal, you lock it down and walk away. Yeah, Hoff, very head and shoulders-y. So it needs to break the 386. So that pre-market shoulder line is 386, 387. So if it gets up to kind of 383, 387, 390 to break that level and then move up. So $4 really. Meanwhile, AI breaking out. So I'm just going to take a bio break, walk the dog, and come back in about an hour. So in the meantime, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And I know I've not been doing the trade recaps on YouTube, but like I said, I've got quite a lot going on at the moment. So when the market finishes it's 9 p.m. my time, and I'm still doing stuff. So I will get back to doing the trade recaps. I've just got a lot going on at the moment, so bear with me, and I'll probably better do a weekend recap if I can't do daily trade recaps at the moment. But I'll try and get back to daily recaps hopefully later today. So in the meantime, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, an hour before the market opens, and hope tomorrow's a better day than it has been the last 2. So 2 red days in a row. That doesn't sit well with me. I need to get some green on the board this week and get. Let's start turning June. June was a great month for me last year, so let's turn June around tomorrow. Okay, guys, take it easy.